All right, medical. All right, so one guy declared out will be Tolly with the ankle. Questionable guys, Alvin with the ankle, Jack Stoll with an ankle, Barry Wesley coming off of the injured reserve with the hip, Jonah Williams with the shoulder, and then Brian Brzee with the back. So those will just be the questionable component guys. Progressing well. We just got to let the week finish it off for those guys, and we'll see where it all stands. Other than that, we're ready to roll. He's in his window. Yeah, he's in his coming off the IR, his 21-day window.
Is there a possibility that Dante Pettis or Jaden Price might fill that returner role? And what do you think of that?
Yeah. They've done a nice job through this week competing, and Dante will be up as a punt returner. So he'll do a great job, and he's done it before for a long time in this league.
And what specifically do you like about Pettis?
Yeah, he's played for a long time. He's done a really good job in that role, and so he's obviously been consistent throughout his career, and he'll do a nice job back there.
Rico, over the last, I think, 5 weeks, leads the NFL in rushing. What has maybe allowed him to shine lately for the Panthers?
Really physical running game. Everyone involved in it, from the O-line, tight ends, receivers, certainly the running back. He's creating a lot of broken tackles. He's running with the physicality, and they're getting a lot of attempts at it. They're playing controlling football, and they're doing a really good job with it.
There's a handful of throws in that Rams game where Tyler was kind of hitting those like deep sideline throws.
Mm-hmm.
How difficult are those throws at this level? Is it kind of hard to find somebody who can make those kind of?
Yeah, really good throws. There's a layering component of it, and so obviously there's an underneath defender. In most cases, there's a above defender, and so you got to lay this thing between those two defenders. And he had a couple of really good examples in this game this past week, and something that we'll continue to try and utilize.
Could that open up things for like a play caller if you know that you can consistently hit those?
Yeah, he's done a really good job. I thought that one, even the scramble before the half where he throws it to Olave through the middle of the field. I think he's made a couple of those nice throws where he's able to layer it kind of to the second level, behind the first level, and give ourselves ops.
And I don't know if we've actually asked you this since he took over the job. Is there any hesitance at all to call design runs, just considering his history in college with injury?
No, not necessarily. I think it's in similar thought process as far as expense. There's still times where it's advantageous, and I think part of the component is pick and choose when you provide those opportunities, and then quarterbacks being smart of utilizing all the yards that you can get and making really good decisions at the end of the play.
I don't know if Bryce was starting last year when the Eagles played the Panthers, but obviously he's come through whatever slump or whatever struggles he's had in the NFL. How much have you seen him grow from even what he was last year to like now?
Yeah, he's grown each and every step of the way, and I think their staff has done a good job building it over the course of the last year and a half, and it's a journey sometimes for these quarterbacks, and they go through some highs and some lows, and when we played him last year, I was up in Philadelphia, and they're one catch away from winning the game right at the end of the game, and he has a great 2-minute drive, and they're just not able to finish it, and so he's progressed well. He's done a nice job protecting the football, giving them an opportunity to win these last few games. You can tell they're finding some consistency as an entire unit, and it's allowing him to play confident.
For Tyler or even Spencer, is that a valuable example of like not to get too low on the lows and that it can kind of all work out?
Yeah, it's a big part of your quarterback development for any quarterback. Like you said, there's highs and lows, and there's growth opportunities, and that's all part of this journey as these guys go.
What's the level of concern for season 5?
Yeah, just something we'll have to let the week play itself out. Obviously, I feel like he's been able to practice in a limited fashion the last 2 days, and so trending well there. But obviously, you got to let these things take its course through an entire week.
Who do you expect to step in for
Tolly, awesome.
You're down to 2 of your projected 5 starting offensive linemen. How big a challenge is that with a pretty big defensive front?
Yeah, that group's got a great opportunity here for them collectively, individually, it'll be a great game. It's all about physicality, playing the physical game, and then communicating at a really high level. And those guys have worked all week on that process, and so I feel good about that.
I feel like your depth along the offensive line is stronger than when you took over. It seems like you guys made a lot of changes there in the last few months.
We had some off-season injuries that occurred, and so obviously we had guys that we anticipated being a part of this thing, and obviously you have to make those adjustments as it goes. I thought there's been some positives, awesome job, kind of identifying some guys that we could bring to the team and provide some depth. And these guys have, Luke and Awesome and, some of these other guys who are part of the practice squad, these guys have been able to play these roles that'll help us as we go.
To the point of being down 3 of your starters on the offensive line from the beginning of the season, not that it makes it, any better dealing with injuries and everything, but a lot of these guys have worked with Tyler throughout the season and scout team. Do you find that will alleviate that change?
These guys have worked, they've worked with Tyler. They've also played in these games with each other. And so these guys have rotated a little bit, due to some injuries over the course of the season. And so these guys have had a lot of time together. And so, it's a matter of those guys just coming together, which they will.
Anything else?
All right. Thanks, guys.